Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Gone Tokyo coming at you with some more. Not Binding Isaac After Earth Plus. Why am I getting, like, the dealy bobbers there? I don't know. I gotta go to my channel. Getting everything set up. Woo! Quill, you are so spoopy. You are a scary ghost. Scary ghost Quill. I know how I feel about that. I mean, pretty good, honestly. I mean, you could work as a scary ghost. Would you, like, would you be the... Oh, you know, they don't have our game set up. Like, would you be the body horror style scary ghost, or the one that inflicts melancholy on people? Or would you inflict melancholy and the infinite sadness on people, which is probably an even worse terror? If you know, if you're just asking me, which you haven't yet, but if you were, that I would say, because I didn't really like melancholy and the infinite sadness. I thought it was fine. It was okay, I suppose. Not really though. It wasn't Ava Adore. Today I was bad, and I'm taking it out on the living. Wait, were you? Is this part of the bit, or were you actually bad? I mean, and is that like bad as in like Michael Jackson's bad, or was that bad as in like not good bad? Today sucked royally. I am sorry to hear that. Oh, today was bad. Oh, okay. I completely misread that, because I thought my brain needs to parse that as today I was bad, and I thought that you had done a thing. But this was the day doing a thing. You know what? To heck with the day. The day isn't cool. We don't have any respect for the day. Oh, jeepers. Oh, no. That's not cool. We're not down with that. Is it... Would you... Do you want to talk about it? If not, that's like 100% okay. But if you want to get something off your chest... Your rapidly expanding chest? Probably not. But like rapidly expanding doesn't feel like the way I wanted to phrase that. But I was, you know, trying to. Maybe it's not time for goofs and gaffs. But if you do, I'm all ears. If you don't, you know, don't have to. Not gonna twist your arm about it. I'm unhappy that that the class went that poorly for you, though. That is, as we say in the business, not cool. Not cool at all. It was a class with a bunch of kids who were just awful little jerks from word jump. Most of them left for a sport event, and things still only got worse. Yeah, like that's a mood. And sometimes it just takes a bad start, and then it's so hard to get it back on track, like back where you need it to be. So I could definitely see that. Now, are these, like, 'cause I'm still figuring this out. Like, you're not going to be teaching this particular class on a regular basis, right? Like, you're kind of doing like a substitute thing? Hope I don't get put in that class again. Okay, so it's not going to be like, this is Quill's class from now on. So I'm gonna cross my fingers and also hope that you don't get put in that class again, because that sounds like poop. We're not down with that. At the very least, it is over. At least over for now. We'll hope that it continues to be over. Wait, I can actually hang off of this. Oh, I have not set this character to not grabbable, and I should definitely do that. Because that's not like how we want that to work. Or maybe it is. Maybe that's funny. I mean, it is kind of funny. Anyways, I'd be a mischievous ghost who messes with you subtly and then violently offs any Nazis and bigots in range. That's the best kind. Honestly. Kittens! Kittens, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you are doing very well today. It is the spoopy season for ghosts and goblins. And we love our ghosts and goblins here. But not the game Ghosts and Goblins, because that's like, I don't know. I mean, even with nostalgia goggles, like that game was a real pain. Doing mostly okay. Oh, Floppables! Wonderful to see you as well. I hope that all of you are doing well. I know Quill's story, but Quill, I hope that you will be doing well in the future. Or at least not seeing those kids in the future. But I hope that all of you are doing well, that you're not getting any more stress than you feel like you could deal with at the moment. And mostly okay. Kittens, at the very least, is mostly okay. I feel like that's at least 51% okay. Hopefully closer to like 95%. Hive says the new Ghosts and Goblins games runs on the same engine that powers Resident Evil Village. What? Hive? What? Also new Ghosts and Goblins games? What? What? Are there... Like, the last Ghosts and Goblins game I remember is long enough back that it could probably drink by now. Also, Kitten says, neighbor's dog passed away this morning. He was an incredibly good boy, but had a lot of health problems. But I have made my own cold brew for the first time, made the mistake of not diluting it, and the brain is now attempting to vibrate itself out of my skull. I'm very sorry to hear about the neighbor's dog, and I hope that the vibrating brain doesn't lead to any anxiety. I know that, like, a sudden influx of more caffeine than you're kind of ready for can kind of muck about with that a little bit, but hopefully this too shall pass. Quill says our cat count has skyrocketed to 11 in a matter of moments. Won't someone think of the cat economy? Never. Quill, never. We're not here. I'm not here with the economy. So many things we plow so many things plow them under for the economy. Here it's bountiful, boundless. Love and cats. I feel like Madeline Kahn in Clue, with the flames coming out of the side of my head, but with cats and love. That's what we're doing. I can't talk today. I have also had probably too much coffee, honestly. One came out for the Switch. This is kind of looping back a little bit. There's a Ghouls and Ghosts for the Switch. Hold on a second. We're gonna let that ghost go in the background so I could check this for a minute. Switch. Now, if I put in Switch Ghouls and Ghosts, am I gonna get something that's not family friendly? Like, should I specify that this is a game? Because I feel like that could go so many different ways. Well, there you are. Ghosts and Goblins. Resurrection for Nintendo Switch. Isn't that fancy pants? And this is Resident Evil Village. Oh, hey, that reminds me. There is a new... It doesn't have English subs yet. There's a new... Biomura de Asobo that is up on the YouTube, where Lady Dimitrescu's puppet is a VTuber or a streamer, and she's streaming Biohazard 8 because there's a gold edition which apparently gives like an over-the-shoulder camera. And what the heck? Also, Alpi, it is wonderful to see you. This is just a new hub. Not going to be like a level, but just something I'm going to use for hubs. I'm not, like, super duper happy with it, but it's good enough for government work, I think. Quill says, poor pup, hope they get to catch the mail van in doggy paradise. All dogs go to heaven. Like, this was established by Burt Reynolds, and actually I think Burt Reynolds was kind of a D. But in this case, I'm gonna trust Burt Reynolds on this one. Even Cujo goes to heaven, because Cujo is just sick. Like, you know, Cujo was not a bad dog, just got a bad bat bite. But we're not going to dig in that too much, because, like, Cujo gets pretty family unfriendly. Alpy says, it looks great. Thank you so much, Alpy. I don't know. I feel like I wanted to go with something that was a little bit more, like, German expressionism, like old school German cinema with all the angles, and then like halfway through I just kind of started doing it like a normal level but just with weird windows. But yeah, I don't know, I'm still kind of up in the air on it, but it did work out well with some of the logic stuff that I wanted to go. There is a dog statue in Tokyo. It is in Shibuya. It is Hachiko. And it's not like really it's a pretty ugly statue, to be honest. And there's like a cop shop like right next to it. I'm like missing a bunch of stuff, so let me just do a quick skim back. Kin says for the most part I have settled down. Thank you. I hope you as well. I'm glad that the brain is going to stay in the head, kittens, because that is important. Definitely not poor Cujo's fault. Absolutely not. Hive, I love numbers, and I love spoopy numbers, so by all means, let's go with that. Also, this is kind of, it's a lesser known, I think, but still something to kind of keep in mind. At least in US usage, that spoopy, but with a K, is derived from racist slurs, so we do substitute the P, the spoopy, in there. I know it's a little bit corner case because it is very American, but just kind of keep that in mind. Spoopy with a P. Quill says all dogs go to heaven, but they have to catch the van themselves or it isn't worthy sport. You know, absolutely. I mean, you want it to be a sport. Absolutely. Kitten says hopefully the van drives slow enough for poor neighbor's dog replacement hips, or he gets functional original hips in almost dog heaven. Or flight. I mean, we could put like a little cape on the dog and the dog could fly. Jelly beans! Jelly beans, it is wonderful. Oh, Alpy, it's like not a slam on you. Like I said, it's kind of niche. That's why I just did a heads up instead of like throwing down warnings. Jelly beans, it is wonderful to see you. I keep on meaning to email you, and I'm gonna do it. But I finished the book, and I really, really liked it. The book is for anybody who's not like knowing what's going on. The book is called We Won't Be Here Tomorrow and Other Stories. It is by Margaret Killjoy. This was a present to me from Jelly Beans, and I really liked it. Kind of a... there's not really a fantasy in it. It's like sci-fi. There's a lot of like post-apocalyptica in it. It's very queer, which is really nice. There's a little bit of cyberpunk in the mix. Like, it's cool. It's a good book, and I enjoyed it. And it's got trans rep, and I enjoyed that, so that was good. Oh, Alpy, like, there's a dozen things that I'm trying to talk about at the same time, and it's not working, so I'm just gonna go, you know, right, just with the numbers. Hive, give us the numbers. Mind Planet, glad to have you here, because I'm gonna play your level tonight. And I'll... Yes. Let's do that. Oh my god, I'm all over the bloody shop tonight, and that's good. I like that. Let's return to pod. I don't think we need to save any changes, so I'm gonna discard those. So many things. Why my brain meats? You know why? Trans reps give us all bigger muscles and toned legs. This is why trans rep is important. You know, like, my legs could use a little toning. I've got very noodly muscles, and I should probably do something about that. I feel like I couldn't do any deadlifts. I couldn't even do any live lifts. I finished like an episode and a half of LBSP, and the rendering finished like a minute before the stream start was set to start. So I think I'm still riding the high of that. Trans reps gives trans folks +1 damage and 1 empty heart container per person. You know, like, PtaER? I kind of feel like you're not wrong. Want to slim down my muscles. I'm too dang stocky. I need some noodly muscle. I don't feel like I can really recommend any methods to slim down, because the only methods I know are probably not healthy and are not on purpose, I don't think. So yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna play that Little Blackadder episode, because Little Blackadder is really cool dude, and I hope that he's doing well. Alice, I saw you come in, and I didn't say hi, but welcome, Alice. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. Hope that life is not giving you too much guff. Gonna be watching tonight both of the Lovecraft episodes of the new Del Toro show. Now, question. Are they Lovecraft themed, or are they based on actual Lovecraft stories? They're adaptations. Okay, so they're like straight up stories. I would be interested in how those are handled. Now, let me hit up PtaER's level before I forget. Are they doing Herbert West the Reanimator? Because Herbert West the Reanimator is like... is a lot, but it's also maybe one of my favorite adaptations of of Lovecraft on screen. There's so much going on in that movie, some of which I can't actually talk about because it is certainly not family friendly, but it's a lot, and I kind of love it. Jeffrey Combs? Reanimator? I hardly know her. Acceptable. We're gonna go with that one. That's a good one. Ludo is hyped for because they're two of Dreams of the Witch House. Okay, so that's one of them. I don't remember. Pikmin's model is cool. Like, Pikmin's model is actually pretty good. And I don't think it's got any, like, racist subtext to it. I think Pikmin's model's pretty straightforward. I don't remember Dreams in the Witch House nearly well enough. Hive says, browsing Netflix and noticed it had a bunch of recommendations for similar things to Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. One of them was Midnight Mass. Netflix had added a badge to it that says, part of the Flaniverse collection. And that made me deeply concerned, because I did the math, and 2,375 of the 2820 minutes of media my man Mike Flanagan has been made for Netflix. So that means it could disappear at any moment. Hope these adaptations don't do what Color of Outer Space did and include an actual fascist and literal murder in their soundtrack. Whoa, 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 floppable. Really? This is me, like, question mark, like, I didn't know? Holy crumbs. That, Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I hate everything about that. But you know, you could watch Will Wheaton's star-making turn in the loose adaptation of Color Out of Space called The Curse, which is from, I want to say like 86? It's not good. But I don't believe it has any fascists in it. "1987, I was so close. I was right there. Burzum ruining everything. Screw Burzum. Screw them right to the... As far as I could say in a family-friendly stream, I need to look up... I honestly feel like slightly high, and I kind of hate that. But I also kind of love it, so we're okay with that. Planet 84. Yes, good. It's good. Can't believe the color doesn't have any more space. Wait, 87 was the best year? In what? Like, what timeline? Planet? Because I lived through 1987, and I don't remember anything of it, but I certainly don't remember it being best year. This is... proper introductions. Return of an old foe. Hashtag LBWNMM by Planet 84. Our own Planet 84. Woohoo! They made this level. Indeed, indeed. On one fateful night. Faithful? Not fateful? Okay, that's the English teacher in me. I'm really sorry about that. On one faithful night, Newton wanted to make a friend to go trick-or-treating with. However, things go south, and Newton needs to enlist an old friend to stop the foe with the power of... leadership? I guess. Thank you to DStomp1 and PolarStar64 for the help. No! Alpia and Planet were also very much alive back then, but Planet was like 3 years old. Alpi, I don't know how old you were. Hive says I'm annoyed because that movie's actually kind of cool and aggressively color corrects itself when the alien color happens to a point where the movie looks aggressively sickly and gross, even when they're away from the house. Like, that's the thing. Like, I did actually kind of like Color Out of Space. Please don't delete your account. You can live in the jungle, like if you set it up and, you know, make sure you're not like actually stealing land. I'm sure the jungle is a very nice place, but don't delete your account. I would be sad about that. What, like, hold on. I need to know. What happened in not 1887, 1987. Let's keep it world news. Complete timeline of events? Hate that. I was -19 1987. Oh, I hate that. Hate that. Hate everything about that. F? F? You're giving me an F? Pumpkin! What the heck? Color Space is an alright movie. They kept the really cool stuff from the Lovecraft story. Ludo! Ludo, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very, very well. What is with all these Fs? Planet! I really like this Stephen King zombie here. It looks like Stephen King every time I see it, but I do appreciate him. Director is an abuser also. Oh no. Oh no, that's crap. I hate that. I'm learning so many things about the color out of space that I wish I didn't. Well, I'm glad that I've learned them, but I wish that they didn't require me learning them because they hadn't happened. Hopefully the ride back wasn't too bumpy. Listen, I have a dire issue that I need help with. Dire wolves. No, it's not the Titans. I for sure learned my lesson. But first, let me explain the events that led up to this. It's worth it, I promise. Nice sit-down animation there, PtaER. Small details, these are important. So, since I was a young light bulb, I always had an appeal for Halloween. The candies, the outfits, the screams, the horrors. Unfortunately, my dear mama would never let me go out. She kept on saying it was quote-unquote evil and could quote-unquote bring the Negativitron back. So I waited for the day I would go and play with all the other sock folk. And I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. It must have been 11 years of no Halloween. That reminds me, we need to play Halloween 3 tonight. But today, for the first time ever, I was able to go out. How fun! Nana insisted I bring someone, and since Marlon was busy working on a musical, I decided to use my creative skills and make a friend. During the times when the Negativitron was still active, my papa captured one of the many meanies as a trophy. I knew that's where they were from. Cutscene is real good. And well, since he wasn't home, I decided I'd attempt to make it nice and have it be the friend Nana asked me to have. And well, things went very, very wrong. Instead of making it more nice, I taught it show tunes. No. Made it more evil. Okay, so I taught it show tunes. Hyde says, I asked someone if they'd ever seen someone trapped in Netflix jail, and they said their first thought was Flanagan related. Flanagan is just locked in. With Musk having bought Twitter, PtaER, you're not wrong. I hate that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nice music choices, by the way, PtaER. I'm really appreciating it. You'll need my help to defeat it. From now on, I'll follow your... Oh, I hate... I'm gonna have to do things that aren't just platforming. PtaER, you're not playing to my skills. Ludo's a game I've played a bunch with my family as a child. Like, I only know Ludo from, like, the Ludovico technique from Clockwork Orange and Binding of Isaac. Puzzle platforming away. I'm gonna crash and burn so hard. Wait, Jellybean says, Whedon's blogged about the curse being a horrible experience. He and his sister suffered abuse from the director and their parents. Well, F's in chat for the curse. I hate that. That just sucks. Why's the curse gotta be like that? Don't mention Musk on the PG stream. I can't go off. I'm sorry for torturing you like that, Ludo. We will keep the Musk topic for Thursday, because Monday is also gonna be a LittleBigPlanet for Halloween. So Thursday we can talk about Musk to our heart's content. The cursed knowledge. Oh, Hive, good call. His parents were not very great. I hate all of that. Pressing L1 makes Newton stay and follow. Holding L1 for 3 seconds respawns you and Newton in case he gets stuck. Dying also respawns Newton. How to Newton? Okay, first off, I want to say I love this animation. Like, unironically, this is wonderful. But second off, like, really nice, easy to understand instructions. I think a lot of levels that have unique gimmicks could learn a thing or three about that. Thursday is going to be when we dig into my brain vomit I sent you too. I mean, Thursday could be a big day. We'd be more than happy about that. He talks, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, you mean Newton? Talking? Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, like, I just don't want to get too deep into it, Alpy, because I think everybody's going to have some pretty hot feelings about the directions this could go in. So, maybe better for tonight to leave the muskrat off the table. My partner and I finished the list of horror movies for us to watch over this weekend's Spookmas, and it's Jason 10, Nightmare Part 3, Event Horizon, Alien the Original, and finally Hellraiser. That is fabulous. That is a fabulous list. I hope that you have a wonderful time with that. What am I cool with? What are we cool with? Okay, stay here. I can pull switches. Flopple says they mentioned they're better with sci-fi horror, and they suggested if we could please see Alien, because they last saw it when they were a kid. That's certainly an interesting choice. But Nightmare 3 is fantastic. Event Horizon is absolutely fantastic. Jason X is Jason X. It's 100% Jason X. They also said they're fascinated with slashers in space, so Jason X. Now, hold up a second though. Like, leave me to pause just for a moment. Floppable, as much as Hellraiser is clearly the right choice here, Hellraiser 4 is Hellraiser in space. Should this not be a thing? I feel like that should be the Hellraiser that you go with to stick with theme. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, I think. I mean, I hope that didn't come off as crappy as it felt like as soon as it was outside my mouth, but it might be more fun if I just completely fail. Hellraiser 1 holds up really well. I mean, you're not wrong. There's a floating goo bear up there, and I love that. I love that for everybody. What happened to my pumpkin? My pumpkin is up there. Okay. Albie says it was this supposedly real article claiming Musk fired the entire Twitter staff and replaced them with a hunchback goblin who laughs at all his banger tweets. Goblins have, like, way more taste than that. Like, there's no... You could not find a goblin to laugh at Musk's tweets. Wait, I need this pumpkin to be in... Oh! I am foolish. I am foolish. Wait, am I? Oh, I'm doubly foolish. Come here, Newton. Come here. The unbearable gummy candy. Goblins make jokes better than Musk, I'm sure. I mean, seriously though? We're here for our goblins. Why can't I not get the switch? That's a fair cop, Panda. That's absolutely a fair cop. Leave us not dump that on folks that actually have hunchbacks. Also, Mind Planet. This is a side point. not related to what Quill was just saying, but I actually like the fact that Newton is talking. I think it's amusing. It happens, LP. And to be honest, I missed it myself, like, off the first jump, so I don't want you to throw yourself off a bridge, but we'll keep it in mind for the future. The candy corn! I'm saving the candy corn for a better day. Newton, stay. Newton, stay. Thank you. I am a genius. I am a super genius. The quest log has all the candy corn in sequential order in case you are... in case you're curious. That's really cool. My planet? I almost kind of feel like I want to take a look at this on my show. Because I feel like there's a lot going on under the hood that I'm not giving it the best treatment just because I'm kind of splitting my attention 3 different ways. Heights is a Watch a Goblin streamer who had a stream where they said they were eating Christmas crackers and they was eating stock photos of white... Oh my god, Hive! Okay, I love that. I absolutely love that. Also, to double back to Alpi, that's the best that any of us can do, is just learning from mistakes, trying to be better. So, we're good. And thank you, Quill, for bringing that up. There's a lot under the hood. Where... Okay. This rotates... That doesn't rotate, it just opens it up. Okay. This brings it down. Got it. Bring us over. So... But we can't bring it over because that candy's in the way? I never played LBP PSP. I'm gonna be lost. What about the hobgoblins? Wait. Now, are we talking about, like, hobgoblins as in the movie Hobgoblins? Because they can go to heck. That movie was terrible. They were terrible. Yeah, no. Like, that movie was just... That was trash. That was so trash. I've had Hobgoblin the British Ale, and it's... I don't think it was bad. It's possible that it was, and I have no taste. Is it pretty good? Okay. I'm just, like, geniusing it up all over the room. My doctor told me I had hemoglobins in my blood. I wonder what they meant by that. I honestly kind of love that. I don't know if your doctor was making it funny or not, but that's amazing. Oh wait, hold on a second. Are you saying that I die if Newton dies? That's not cool. Newton, what are you doing? Newton, what are you doing? How did you get up there? Seriously though, buddy? If I could sneak a bit of developer info in, I've heard the Newton death sound effects and the stop and stay sound effects and snap noise constantly. I am so sorry about that. Newton, come to me! I will summon you with death. Thank you. Okay, stay. Good dog. Go to the right. Oh my god. You just up and take someone's cheese? D-stomp? I take your cheese. I am despicable. Number 1 despicable. I've got all the creators here in the stream tonight, and I'm loving that. D-Stump got that dog in him. Is that good or is that bad? Well, I mean, I could be one of the urchins that Gru adopts because they're all like market tested to be just adorable. Not the minions. Not gonna not gonna be a minion. But like the urchins, yeah, we're good with the urchins. Did I break something, Mind Planet? Amazing news! Yes! Shaking my head, not a minion. Next hour, gonna say you don't make Catholic minion memes on Facebook. I do not, in fact. Wait, what? Like, okay, why would I doubt that there are Nietzsche minion memes? Like, that seems totally like a thing. Newton, you've betrayed me! You jerk! Oh my god, Newton has betrayed us! When you stare into a minion, the minion stares back, I guess? Catholic minion memes are real, by the way. I remember you telling me about that, Alice, and I feel all kinds of ways. This meanie, I mean, the misgendering on this meanie? Honestly, that's the real horror of the meanies. Quill says I've seen 3 movies in cinemas in the last 4 years, and one was Minions: Rise of Gru? Oh my god. Quill! Oh no. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't say the minions are beyond good and evil, but they clearly... they clearly aren't. Wait, I thought that the minions are attracted to, like, the most evilest dude around, and that's why they had to lock the minions into the Antarctic during World War II, because, like, obviously... Minions are like Garfield, they seep into all pop culture. Just like a banana-flavored sludge. The other 2 were Super Pets and Monster Family 2. Quill? What? Alice, I think they're Catholic neutral. I have no idea, Alpy. I think Alice accused me of saying that I wasn't a minion. I mean, Alpy, there's like 5 minion movies. There's far too many minion movies. By this point, they have to have lore. Quill says I saw all 3 while working in childcare. That's fair. Like, that's something you didn't have any choice in. I bet this meanie likes Glinner. There's minion lores because they had to make a reason why the minions were not World War II. This is also true. Like, and it's a whole thing. Wait, wait, why is that eye still there? Albie, okay, like, this is honestly true. At the beginning of, I think it's the Minions movie. I don't think it's one of the Despicable Me movies. There's like this montage of Minions over world history. And the Minions are like running from evil boss to evil boss. Like, one time they work for Dracula, but they accidentally kill Dracula because it's his birthday and they open up a window or something and Dracula goes poof. So, like, the movie establishes that the Minions have been around for a long time. And we know that the Minions exist in modern day because the Minion movie is in modern day. Oh, okay. Good. It's so much. Like, it's so much. I don't even know. It's kind of like Floppable. It's like how every 90s secret conspiracy tabletop RPG game had to make some reason why the titular monsters in their game hadn't been Nazis. Minions are basically Elder Cores. Wait, but this one doesn't... I mean, they're probably racist. Okay, I did not give this level nearly the attention that it deserves. And Lovecraft died early, just like Dracula. Did Dracula die early, or did Dracula just die? What did I want to say? I did give this level nearly the attention that it deserved, my planet. I really liked the concept. I thought I was going to do really poorly at it, but I found the puzzles to be graspable, but not immediately like, oh, I know the solution to the puzzle right away. So, like, I actually did have to work a little bit, but they weren't so frustrating like the puzzles were. Because sometimes, like, puzzles are very deep in the creator's logic. Like, they run on a thing that the creator gets, but that's not clear to the player. Like, these are puzzles that I think, you know, people could actually work their way through. Had a really cool look to it. I enjoyed the humor. The parts of it that I was paying attention to. I kind of wish that I had listened to everything that Newton had said, but, you know, trying to read 3 different things at the same time. The end is a choice. I don't think it's a bad choice. Like on one hand, I get the joke and I appreciate the joke, and I think it works fairly well. But it does kind of make the level experience into a bit of an anticlimax. There's no real, like, come down. I mean, I guess you could say that the cutscene is the come down. Like, the cutscene is the taper off, but I feel like you go from, like, that last puzzle and then, like, boom, there you are in the cutscene, and it's just kind of done. I made fun of it because Newton even said it was anticlimactic. I mean, yeah, like, I appreciate that there's a lampshade hung on it, like, that you're aware of this, and I realize that you're aware of this, but, like, it's the only thing that I feel like I would criticize. And even that's not, like, a hefty criticism. Bad weather's bad. What can I do? Wait. Oh, hold on a second. I want to... let me quick skim up, because I missed a bunch of stuff. He talked about meat stuffed pumpkins. I mean, okay, but Mind Planet, meat stuffed pumpkins actually sounds kind of delicious. Flopple says, I mean, I can appreciate that. They didn't go, oh yeah, the minions were Nazis. Hey, by the McDonald's Happy Meal where they're goose stepping. Like, I definitely appreciate that. And it's kind of in stark contrast to the way they treat the Star Wars Imperial merchandise. So, you know, there is that. Quill says they added an autistic-coded minion in Rise of Gru, and all the minions sure do treat him badly for his traits. Wow. Like, that's... Wow. I don't like that at all. Mine says, mainly because I had no time. The original boss was going to be a huge swarm of meanies chasing you through the forest. Okay, that's like a super mood. Because I know that you were working on a... Like, you're working on a time limit to get the level out in time. So, considering that, yeah, like that, I think, goes a long way to explain why it ended the way that it did. And like I said, I don't think it's... Like... As far as the bit, like, I think that the bit ends well. If that makes sense? The bit ends better than the level does. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Hedon says making bosses sure takes a lot. Oh yeah. I only missed a couple of candies. I'm kind of shocked. I like this level. Mind Planet, I like this level a lot. I would say probably... Honestly, like, probably a soft green circle. It's been a while, I feel like, since I've seen a gimmick that's well handled like that. And I really don't think that there's anything that would even really bring it down to a yellow square. I saw your score on the board too, and I beat it. Also, there's that plot hole on what the monster Newton really made was. Mutant minion, which has the initials MM, which we know stands for Monster Magnet. So clearly, I am checking the lead singer's name. Clearly, the final boss that Newton was making was Dave Windorf. I haven't listened to Monster Magnet in a long while. I've only got like a couple of their songs off of Power Trip on my iTunes, but they're good. Like I do enjoy their Power Trip stuff. Where are we? There's a couple things I like definitely don't want to miss. Quill says, as someone who had to report a kid for ableist bullying of an autistic kid in class this week, I'm not a fan of having kids media treat autistic traits as something that justifies mistreatment, even as a part of a weird redemption arc. Yes. Yes. I definitely am co-signing and underlining that. Kind of. And this is kind of why... one of the reasons why I think that ableism policies are important, because, like, this stuff gets taught early to kids, and it's like it starts early and it lasts like basically your entire upbringing, which makes it hard to get all that crap out now, and makes it easier when we're adults to trying to keep this family friendly, to make really crap decisions regarding how disabled folks are treated, what kind of accommodations that they are able to get, who has value in society. Like, all of this stuff knits together. My planet says, someone who's autistic themselves, I thank you. Say a swear accidentally like last time. I mean, give it time, Mind Planet, because there's always a chance. there's always a chance a swear will just be surprised out of me. I love your planet, by the way. Like, I kind of feel like, and I'm not gonna do it today, but I'm not gonna do it on stream, but my planet is just, it's so mid. Like, honestly, just look at this crap. It's so normal. Like, this is just, yeah, we got green for grass, we got rock for mountains, there's water. It's just like, I don't know. I can't take down the kanji dictionary because, like, I think it's one of the first things that I made, but it's so terrible, and I'm not gonna show it on stream. I have a little bit of pride. Hidunda. At the risk of repeating myself, I updated the game plaza. It has a fiery new addition. I may take a look at that a little bit later, but my brain just completely stopped. But not right now. Albie says thinking about redesigning mine. I like mine, but I've had the same one for years. This has been my planet since LittleBigPlanet 2. Also, I know that Quill said something that I really want to catch. Or, oh yes, here. Quill says I'm also autistic and I'm open about being an autistic teacher. So it's a bad movie on their part to do that stuff in front of me. A bad move on their part to do that stuff in front of me. That's crap. That's the super crap. And I don't know if it's worse or the same level of crap, that it probably wasn't even malicious. It was probably just them not thinking at all. Why did my level move all the way up here? What the heck? Like, what? Nobody's gonna find this thing. I didn't put this here. What? My plan says I'm pretty sure you can update titles and descriptions of LBP 1 and 2 levels. It's less the updating the title and description and more that it's just like, it's a terrible level. Like, it's just really, really ugly. But I don't have any other examples of... I don't have many other examples of my LBP 1 work, so... You can use the sticker mover tool to move levels without republishing them. That's wacky. That's extremely wacky, and I don't know how I feel about that. I want to put on some music because I really want to take a short break to do breaky stuff. That's not Limp Bizkit. Party Friends? Party Friends sounds good. Can't wait to log on and see that my level got team picked. If only. I mean, it's a strong level, Mind Planet. I haven't Um, I haven't played many of the other contest entries, but I think that I like it the best of the contest entries that I have played. Um, Quill says can't say much more about it, but it was 100% targeted. Okay, I can't say how angry that makes me feel, Quill. Because, like, that really makes me angry. I'm also not gonna ask you to say any more about it. You've set a boundary. That's clear. Um, but, yeah. Yo, yeah. Albie says, not sure if I mentioned this on stream before, but I'm working on a new level for a while. But now I started another project while the old one is still very much not finished. Albie, that's the eternal mood. Uh, it is the eerie time, so I'm gonna put Wandering Death on to play, because it also has a loop. I am gonna take a 5-minute break to do a little bit of stretching, also to do a little bit of deep breathing, and maybe swearing into my fist. Uh, Wait, is there a song called Dragula? Alice, there is not a song called Dragula on here. You got me all excited, and I hate that. Let me take my break. I'll be back. I'm gonna have coffee, and that's gonna be a mistake. way too much powdered coffee. That's not good. I'm not gonna do that. Wait, was I reading chat? It's not enough powdered coffee, if I must say. I mean, I did see a little bit of chat, but I wasn't paying nearly enough attention to it. Morbius is a 2000 direct-to-DVD horror movie made this year. I kind of love that. It doesn't make me want to see Morbius, but I just find it hilarious. The fear.com of our time! Oh my god! Alice, you didn't! Oh my god! Alice! Mind Planet, I've got water and coffee. Is diet water like just oxygen? The Dracula 2000 of our time. Like, this is not better. Alice, you can see how this is not better, right? You could dip your can you dip your PS4 in the bathtub? I'm thirsty. But then I'd have to unplug it, and that would be the end of the stream. Mind Planet, and that would make everybody sad. Diet water is just HO instead of H2O. I'm like sitting here thinking about this and I hate it. Like I'm trying to go all the way back to my high school chemistry class to think like, wait, is HO a thing besides model trains? And now I'm not sure if Yuruna's making a racy joke or not. I'm not a chemist. Please don't take my word. Well, I could take your word, just not in chemistry things. Mind Planet requires fluids. I mean, oh well. I mean, you could go to May Lead's website and you could buy that book, and I'm sure that it would probably possibly change your life. Hive, without going into spoilers, fluids. Is it gold or is it poop? H2O is my favorite show about teen mermaids from Australia. I like H2O is like it's the Halloween movie, isn't it? It's not the one with Busta Rhymes. It's the one with LL Cool J, I think. HO is actually OH, which is hydroxide. Quill, thank you. I appreciate that, because I honestly did not know. I mean, I know hydroxide, but I didn't realize it was OH. Michael Myers kills people in a reality show but that's not H2O. H2O is like the really crummy one that's on a college campus, and Jamie Lee Curtis comes back for it, and is not good. Lowercase H20 is the Halloween movie. Uppercase H2O is the Aussie show about teen mermaids. I mean, I support teen mermaids though. Alice, you're absolutely right. The Busta Rhymes one is the one with the reality TV show. I need more water in this coffee because it's like I put way too much powder in there. Give me like a second. You know, it turns out that it's actually hard to do, like, anything when your light has turned into a strobe light. And I kind of hate it. It doesn't have, like, that fuzzy, buzzy, fading in and out Silent Hill vibe that it had the last couple of days. Now it's just flickering on and off, and it's actually kind of nausea-inducing. Hedonist is glad to be correct. Glad to be corrected. Now I know the disadvantages of taking physics and not swapping theater with chemistry. I'm kind of in the opposite direction, Hidunda. I had the choice to take either physics or advanced biology, and I was like, oh, advanced biology sounds cool. I kind of feel like physics would have been a lot more useful. When your house becomes a rave, but like, is it a rave or is it a rave to the grave? Which is the second worst of the Living Dead zombie movies. The worst Living Dead zombie movie is Day of the Dead 2 Contagion, which is absolute, just utter trash. But Rave to the Grave is really bad. Are they better than Zombie 2? I mean, Zombie 2 has a zombie fighting a shark. So that's a hard row to hoe. Also, Alpi, my light in the kitchen, which is technically the light in the living room, because my kitchen is my living room, is dying, and it's in that last section before it completely stops working. Rave to the Grave would be a killer... I see what you did there. Killer horror EDM album and or concert. Oh my god, I didn't notice because, like, the, I'm looking at the PS4 overlay, but those are actually, like, little dancing emotes. That's fabulous. That's good. We're here for it. Rave to the Grave is the Rob Zombie album we should have got, but we never did. I mean, I wonder if there was copyright. Like, maybe Rob Zombie would have made that album, but then got slapped down by the producers? Anyone know what time Team Pix drops? I do not, unfortunately. That's the plot of a Gaspar Noé climax. I mean, now, Alice, this is a family-friendly stream. We're not talking about Gaspar Noé's climaxes here. Oh, I honestly didn't know that. And that's not even a joke, because I don't think I know anything about Gaspar Noé. Wait, hold on. The plot of Gaspar Noé's climax is Rob Zombie trying to make the album Rave to the Grave, but then the record producers slap him down because of copyright infringement with Return of the Living Dead 5? Because that's a remarkably specific movie. This is true, Alpi, this is true. I wonder, like, Sumo Digital is in Sheffield, right? So, would they be doing it on GMT? A Rave of Sorts to the Grave is the plot of Gaspar Noé's climax. I don't believe it involves any trioxin, though. And if it doesn't have any trioxin, then, like, what's even the point? Climax is about a bunch of Paris teams partying so hard they die and possibly get sent to hell. I unironically kind of want to watch that. I think using the opacity tweaker on this sand, that was a really good choice. Will it kill me? It will. It's half a very cool stylistic movie and half an extremely funny moral panic kind of kids these days thing. Wait. Oh, okay. You said message blocked, and I honestly thought that that was like... That was Twitch giving me a warning? Lovely box enemy. It is a shame that I'm going to have to kill you. I love you, box. Someday I'll be able to say that. Someday. But not today. Alright, I'm getting a little bit too close to the edge of family friendly, so I'm gonna pull it back myself. Just know that I recognize... Hedonist says, if I'm given the budget for a film, I'm making a slasher film in Paris where the monster gets offed by being staked on the tip of the Eiffel. That... I mean... Yeah. Go to town. But, like, is the final fight with the final girl, is it going to be taking place on a helicopter? There's a 2-hour difference between time in Finland and time in Britain. I hadn't realized you're that close. What? Mind Planet, what? Hold on. I'm with Alpy on this one. What? Alpy, I think Mind Planet's just being goofy, and I don't think you need to worry about it, but... What? I'm so confused. And that's okay. I think that's okay, but... I am very confused. Nani? Nani? I can't do like a really good Nani. How do I feel about this level? Honestly, like, I know that because it's in the title that the rust is supposed to be part of the aesthetic, but I kind of feel like the two color palettes are a little bit too similar, and it makes everything kind of feed into, like, kind of bleed into itself. I really like this bit up here on top, though. Like, that's a nice practical effect. It needs some de-rust. Kinda, yeah. I don't know, like, sometimes I feel like aesthetic choices, like, maybe they work aesthetically, but they don't actually work for, like, game qua game. Chili Bean says, I haven't been here in almost 2 weeks and I missed it. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate y'all. Chili, I mean, I speak for myself, but I appreciate you an awful gosh darn lot. And I'm so glad that you're able to drop in. I don't know if it's like, this was a precursor to you going to work, but like, if it is a precursor to you going to work, I'm so glad that you got to drop in. That was a good choice, Mind Planet. I've really liked the cardboard aesthetic in those levels. Hyde says, I would like you all to know that the opening action scene that is largely disconnected from the rest of the movie of Rebuild 3.0+1 ends with Marty picking up the tip of the Eiffel Tower and shoving it into the barrel of a positron cannon and exploding a mass production Ava with it. I am in love. Hive, I'm in love with that movie now, and I haven't seen it yet. Not gonna leave for about an hour. Well, you are absolutely welcome to stay. for as long as you would like to stay. But I am so happy that, I mean, I'm happy with everyone here. I want to make that part very, very clear, but I am so happy that we were able to reconnect, Jilly, because just means a lot. Means an awful lot to me. Mine says they'll be back, don't worry. Chalkthing and Thiefbot aren't dead. Bring them back, PtaER. That was me squeeing. That's as close as I can get to a squee. I'm not really good at squeeing. Kids, this is what happens with a lifetime of cigarettes and coffee and whiskey. Not a lifetime of whiskey, just like 18 years of it, but you can't squee anymore. Like you just can't pull it off. I bet like Tom Waits has never squeed. But wouldn't that be amazing? Can we crowdfund? Can I become a girl if I drink coffee and smoke? Sign me up. Okay, so PtaER, unfortunately, it turns out that the answer is no, but not for a lack of trying. I'd like to think I put in the work. Tom waits for a chance to squee. So, Quill, are you saying that the world has not yet presented Tom Waits with a chance to squee? Because, I mean, honestly, kind of thinking about Tom Waits' life, I could see that. I kind of feel like Tom Waits hasn't had a life that's very conducive to squeeing, and that's a shame. Alpi says, managed to recreate Donkey Kong Country song in LBP that I've been wanting to make for years. Some Twitter user taught me how to make orchestral drums in LBP Composer, which are absolutely crucial to the song. That is awesome. Alpi, I am super glad to hear that. And also, PtaER, I was really trying very hard not to think about the fact that this was the song that they were using for this level, because as anyone who knows me from the before knows, I hate this song so much. Tom Waits wait, what? Alice, was Tom Waits in Shrek 2? I can't stand this song. I don't know, like, I don't know what happened, but there was a period where every week that I was doing roughly 50 Minutes Fresh, that some level would use this song, and I was done with it. I was absolutely done with it. What level? Did you forget to take my hat off? Is that why I can't climb? And the O button is not working. What? Weirdness. He has a cameo in Shrek 2. He plays a song. Tom Waits was Captain Hook in Shrek 2. I kind of just want to see that scene now. I'll look it up myself. Don't worry, don't feel like you gotta throw YouTube links at me, but, yeah. I've never seen Shrek 1, and I am honestly supremely uninterested in it. I've never been much of a fan of Mike Myers. Like, not even when it was cool to be a fan of Mike Myers. Not even when it was cool to not be a fan of Mike Myers. Like, most of the LBP, oh my god, please throw me off a bridge. most of the SNL folks of that era just, they left me cold. Phil Hartman was funny. Like, I did like Phil Hartman, but like Dana Carvey was never funny. Chris Farley, I mean, I know Chris Farley's got like a tragic story, and he certainly died too soon, but he wasn't funny. Usually the LBP composer songs tend to sound like MIDI files, but this one turned out to sound super good for LBP standards. Chris Farley is a Marquette alum. Wait, did Farley actually graduate, or did he leave early? I can't remember. Shrek 1 exists because Disney grudge matches. I don't remember either, Jill, so, like, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but for some reason I feel like, I know that he went to Marquette, but I don't remember, like, there's a voice in my brain meets that's saying trivia. My plan says, all my respect for you is gone. Shrek is goated with the sauce. I am sad to lose your respect, Mind Planet. But I don't know. It might be goated. Like, it might be a great movie, but I just am not. It's not high on my list of movies that I need to see. There's not a single character that doesn't look absolutely hideous. Zom's Big Bubble Billions minigame. Why not? Why not? Let's just try. Quentin, wait, what? Alice, I can only assume that everybody's showing feet in Shrek 1 and Shrek 2? Because that's the only way that those are going to be his faves. Nice depth of field effect there. I like that. Well, but Zom, how do I begin? Oh, fudge! This is actually kind of neat. I kind of like this. And again, I'm loving the depth of field effect. I am such a sucker for depth of field. Oh! Not gonna run off the edge. I'm gonna win this baby with mustard. Oh, Zoothalors, out of time. If I recall correctly, Shrek 1 was shown in Cannes, and Quentin was president of the Cannes board thing that year, and he really liked it. I hate that. I hate everything about that. Yes, Alpy, you're absolutely right on that one. I think that it's an easy thing for folks to forget that, like, the sack pocket and the Organizeratron, that's even a thing. Like, if you don't play around with those menus, it's really easy to overlook. Midnight Carnival, I like that. They should have shown Doberman Gang at cons. For the 90s kids in the audience, the new Pokemon, is there any chance that we can get the new revealed ghost Pokemon to be played by Forrest Whitaker in the movie? Because it needs to happen. I do want that ghost dog rep. Thank you, Ludo. And thank you, Hive. I was worried. I figured that was just gonna go by the boards. This is gonna suck. I hate this. Oh, wait. Maybe we gotta turn it off when it's open. Maybe that's the gimmick. Alas, I was born in 2002. It happens, Alpy. Pokemon Iberia is cursed rep. But why? You have an actual ghost dog. And that the reveal trailer is actually kind of terrifying. Alright, I'm kind of getting a little bit fed up with the Switch. Why would you put the Switch so close that when you try to jump into the mouth that you re-trigger the Switch? The Polterpup. Polterpup! Mine! That is like a perfect name. It's better than whatever, like, mess that they made it in English. Yeah, Grievered? What is Grievered? What is that even? I mean, they named it Bochi in Japanese because, like, Pochi is a common name for dogs, and Bochi means graveyard, so, like, it works. Have you seen the Ghana Ghost Dog poster? No, I have not. I am assuming that I need to see this. A Puptergeist! A Puptergeist, if you will. I will not. What? What is this level? What is this even? Also like that the trailer confirms Mimikyu's inclusion. Mimikyu's my favorite. Floppable, I love Mimikyu so much. Mimikyu is just absolute mood. You're gonna love it. You're on fire tonight, mine. That's not like I don't want to make that sound like it's a bad thing, but you're definitely like on fire. Pakacho? Wait. Who's Pakacho? Wait. No. Pakacho. I remember this. Hive. That's like the weird Fox News report, isn't it? Oh, no. It was like some news report that you shared with me? BBC. Okay, good. You're on fire, but only in the good way. Mind Planet, only in the good way, I promise. Stop, drop, and roll! Oh god, this level is just breaking me. I can't pay attention to anything I need to pay attention to. Hold on, let me look at this poster. Let me start here. Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh my god, the dog is a gun! Why did we not? I need to share this with chat. Hold on a second. Wow, why did they not give us this poster? You have to look at this. Also, what did I miss from... Quill says they should have stopped after Pancham, to be honest. They'd already reached the peak. I mean... Quill, I'm with Floppable on this one. I don't know who Pancham is, but, Mimikyu, though. Mimikyu. And now I gotta check Pancham. Y'all are making me just, like, crutch on Google so much tonight. Indian music director. Are you just trolling me tonight? Is that what this is? Is this like Screw with the Squirrel night? Oh, okay. Okay, it's a Pokemon. Okay, Quill? Pancham is amazing. Panchan is amazing. I will give you that. But also Mimikyu. I love that. Alice says, from what I understand, in Ghana, a lot of the posters were made without the artists seeing the movie or being told about the plot. So a lot of them... Pancham is just fabulous. A lot of them just made the poster, the movie titles, and some photos they had. Sorry about that. That's... I love that, Alice. I love everything about that. Grievard may be a combination of greaves, residue from melting animal fat, historically used to make candles, typically used as dog breed. Typically used as dog food, excuse me. Graveyard and possibly Braird, a long-haired dog breed. Like, there's too much going on in that name, Hive. There's too much. I mean, Quill, that sounds like someone I know. This level, though, I am kind of done with this level. And it's not even the level's fault. Spoopy Dog. My Planet, we're trying to go with the Spoopy with a P and not the one with a K. You missed that at the beginning of the episode, so don't worry about it, but we'll give you the heads up later. This just reminds me that there is a Back to the Future LBP set, and I did not realize that it had the Jaws, like, whatever that, like, Jaws 3D gimmick was in Back to the Future 2, and now I need the Back to the Future LBP set. I do like that part of the ghost dog's name is an ingredient in dog food. I mean, it's thematically appropriate. What did you want me to do here? What? What are you even trying to get me to do? Do I have to grab this? What? I'm waiting for a gravestone-shaped cat as an accompaniment. Like, it's right there. Gravestone-shaped cat. We got a candle-shaped dog. And a gravestone... What is even with this level? Oh my god! Catacomb! Genius. Hiruna, genius. Don't let anybody tell you different. I am... What is this even? Why would you make me do this level? Oh! 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 I see how it is. I broke the level. That's... Oh, I hate that. I hate everything about that. Are you not gonna just respawn that block? You're just gonna let us die like that. I mean... You're not wrong, Mind Planet? Are you heading off to sleep, by the way? And if you are, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Thank you for sharing your level with us. I had a really good time with that. And I hope that we can catch you possibly on Monday for the Halloween stream. This level's kind of poop. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Have a wonderful day, Mind Planet. Make sure you drink water, and make sure that you eat, and make sure you remember that you're loved. These are the three big ones. Also, medication. If you're on medication, make sure you're taking that. Like, I don't want to say that this level is poop from a butt, because that's really, really rude, but I am not loving it. I am not loving it at all. Like, why? Where is the teleporter there? It's a lot, Alpi. I do want to be careful that I'm not, like, being too hard on the person who made the level, but I do think that the level deserves to be, lambasted? Yes, lambastment should be going on. At least they don't have invisible bendy rails. I mean, that's true. But I also feel like there's something there that I'm missing. Do you have invisible bendy rails in your levels, Hirunda? What is, like, why is this? Level, what did I do to you? When are you buying the Ghoulies LBP pack? Ludo, if they made a Ghoulies LBP pack, I would buy that first day. And that's not even a joke. Just to get, like, the little fish ghoulie that pops out of the toilet. Invisible bendy rails for moving smoking ghosts and UFOs. As long as the invisible bendy rails are only serving a environmental function, they are forgivable. I do think it's asking a bit much to make them serve a gameplay function. Please, please, level, just end, okay? I'm asking so precious little. I want you to stop. I need you to also stop. Clamp towers? You want a Dreams level that's just clamp towers? Does it have to be furnished, or do you just want, like, the empty architecture? Where do you even want me to go, level? I'm starting to feel a little bit, like, snarky here. I'm gonna guess not. Alpi, I'm gonna guess that this was not in fact play tested. What about the Mr. Futterman fighting the gargoyle? Because I think that would be fabulous. I forget the name of the actor who plays Mr. Futterman, but he's a really good actor. And he's in, like, tons of genre stuff. But he has this one old black and white movie, like, I want to say mid-60s, where he's, like, a beatnik who's also a serial killer. And it's when he was, like, actually a young man. And he's really quite handsome. And weird. He's very weird. And I kind of love that. Jordan Peele loving Gremlins 2 makes a lot of sense. Jordan Peele loves Gremlins 2. Proof of good taste. I mean, we know that he has skill as a director, but skill as a director doesn't always mean good taste. Please finish. Level, I beg of you. Beatnik exploitation cinema. For real though, on the next break, please stop. The next break, I'll see if I can't track down the name of the movie. But I do remember it actually being fairly decent. And I think it might be on YouTube. Oh, Alpi. Alpi, this is like a whole... This is a whole thing. And I'm feeling many ways about this. And none of them are particularly good. There's a Roger Corman Beatnik movie also. Why does that not shock me at all? Now, is there a Burt I. Gordon Beatnik movie? I mean, it's horrible. I think the only time I see front-facing spikes is when you've got, like, in and out movers. I need to watch Buckets of Blood someday, Robert. Buckets of Blood someday. Corman weird takedown of the art world. Wait, is that? I don't think that's the movie that I'm thinking of, but... The challenge really needed to move the spikes further apart. The hitboxes are playing havoc with them. The spike hitboxes are just awful. Like, honestly, they're the worst of the base hazards. Alice, we might be thinking about the same movie. This is why? Why is any of this? Nobody asked for this game. Hold on, I need the creator's name. Charakaps? Charek? Wait, hold on a second. I know the CZ is a cha. KPS. How would you pronounce a KPS? Unless it's Charik PS? Now I really don't want to mess up this kid's name or their day, but Char. We gotta talk. Wait, who's Adam Jensen? Dick Miller, yes! Alice, that's the dude's name! Thank you! Thank you so much! We were thinking about the same movie. I was pretty sure that Dick Miller was a beatnik in that movie, but I may, in fact, be wrong. Flopple says, my rule of thumb when making a Mario Maker level was always, can I, someone who's been playtesting this stage for hours, beat this challenge consistently? Sweet. I'll move everything closer to make it easier for folks who haven't had to do that. That's not a bad rule of thumb, Floppable. Alice, I love that every now and then we are, like, perfectly on the same movie brain length, and that just fills me with joy. Also, Abomination. Because, like, you're the only other person I know who's seen that movie, and that just... I was thinking that might have been hallucination. Adam Jensen is a Deus Ex protag from one of the newer ones. Hey, third place ain't bad. I'll take third out of fourth. Now, actually, I want to know how many people tried that level. I mean, me too, Alice. Me too. Played by 30 people, played 41 times total, completed 4 times in total. So, like, you got a 1/4 success rate. Wait, is that right? Sure, why not? I don't care. Wait, no, that's not right. That's like 4 completions out of 41 tries. It's 10%, isn't it? 10% success rate. So I think we did pretty good there. Flopple says, developer bias be like, okay, I'm making a hard stage for me. I'm spending literal hours on every single challenge. Most people will not spend literal hours on my stage to get it pixel perfect. I'll make it easier so it's a challenging stage. But not like that. Did I watch the PtaER is Vincent Price, right? Because I think I have, but I can only remember like a few images from it. No, Boris Karloff. I am shamed. What am I thinking of with Vincent Price in it? Like, I've got an image in my head, and it's clearly completely wrong, but... No, not... I don't want to look up Dorothy Newman. I'm sure she's wonderful, but... And you got Dick Miller again? It's French. I mean, the movie's not French, but it's a French story. So I was kind of in the right ballpark in my head. The Spike part screamed, creator can do it, didn't tune it for anyone else. I mean, there's a lot of that, like... There's a lot of that level flopple where I feel like... The creator knew exactly where you were supposed to go, and so didn't think of making it... Like, making it clear to somebody who didn't have that bird's eye view of it. Albie says it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I just realized I've been watching your streams for over 4 years now. Albie, I am touched. Like, I am super touched by that. I think not everybody, but like most of the folks here have been here at least a commensurate amount of time, and like it just we're kind of talking about this last night, but it really does mean the world to me that folks enjoy this space enough to just keep coming back over 4 years. Corman did 5 Poe adaptations with Price. That's probably where I was getting it mixed up. Human says, wonder if I started before or after starting my bachelor's degree. I'm not sure. I know that I remember you talking about your undergrad stuff pretty early on in the process, but I don't know if the timing was quite right for that. Oh, I want to catch up what Alice said, and then I am going to take another short break. Alice is originally just a bunch of no dialogue scenes shot between Corman doing the Price Poe adaptation. They got Karloff to do a bunch of scenes, and then after the set got destroyed, they used a different set without Karloff and had 5 directors shoot new scenes. Because everyone was confused with what the plot was. I mean, I feel like I'd be confused with the process. That's a whole lot. Flopple says, unsolicited advice creator, you're too good at your own stage. Nobody will ever be as good at your stage as you. Consider that and tune it to be easier than your own incredibly biased standards. Honestly, I feel like that could be said a lot. Floppable. Wait, where did, like, our sound level go? Because I would like to just put something on while I'm going to the bathroom. I've played a lot of levels like that, Floppable, where it's just like... at least most of the levels that I played like that have been advertised up front as being super hard, but where they're just like... they're so hard that it's just utterly, astoundingly unenjoyable. Albie says, I think seeing you play Lumberwood like way back then made me want to make more stuff, and I think it's a big part of why I've improved as a creator. Albie, you have totally made my day. Just that means a hell of a lot to me, and I super appreciate that. It, I don't often get a chance to get feedback from folks whose stuff I've actually looked at. Um, so it means a lot to know that the review side of things that I do has that kind of impact. I have, Alpi. I'm like, you're definitely one of the creators that I know I can go to and have a good time with levels. Like, someone who's got consistent quality and improving quality over time. Can something be improving and consistent? I feel like... Hold on. I feel like I need to phrase this more precisely. I can expect a certain degree of quality that you always manage to surpass. I think that's what I want. Alice says the Price Poe adaptations are generally good. Mask of the Red Death in specific. Oh God, I need to watch that again because that is a really good one. Mask of the Red Death is slick. Well, we can both be thanked here, Alpi, because honestly, like that really did make my night. Skeleton Groove sounds like a good song to leave on, so I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I think that Hive is still around in case a whip hand is needed, but I don't expect a whip hand to be needed because you're all very good people. But let me take my break. I'll be right back. Alpi, you have a wonderful night, or a wonderful day. I'm very glad that you got a chance to drop in tonight, and hopefully you'll be able to drop by for the next one. This Monday stream is going to be Halloween LBP. I don't know if you heard any of that, because I was in the bathroom, but... Oh, did the song finish? It's a shame. I'm gonna take the song though. I need more Digitoast? I like Digitoast music. I think it's pretty solid. Hidunda, I know. Well, maybe you're not back yet, so I'll wait on that before I do the thing. So maybe we could find like a really short level, because I want to take a look at Hidunda's level before he's got to go to sleep. Hidunda, okay, yes, you were. I know that the hour is very late for you. I don't know how late you want to be staying up, so I'm gonna take a look at the new flamethrower weapon before you go to sleep. Have a wonderful day at work. Jilly, please stay safe. I know the world is weird, but stay safe and stay warm, because it's probably getting pretty chilly over there in the Wisconsin lands. Don't take no guff. Stay guffless. I need to look that up now. The word guff was once used in Standard English and in Scots to mean a puff or a whiff of a bad smell. It may be linked through Old Norse to the Norwegian guffs, a puff or wind. But either way, it's basically imitative and doesn't seem to be connected to gust, though that too has an Old Norse origin. And we've learned guff, and please do refuse it. Just say no to guff. What are we... not Boss Playground. Game Plaza. We're gonna take a look at the Game Plaza. We're gonna... I think we're gonna set some wieners on fire? Yes, upgrade. Oh my god, I'm just looking up like 1987 in regards to the discussion that we had earlier, and like all this stuff is terrible. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it is pretty terrible. Hidden says I should test the new toy on the bosses. Is there? Do you have like a? Is there a boss rush mode in There's not a boss rush mode in Game Plaza, is there? Ronald Reagan signs a secret order allowing covert sales of arms to Iran. That's January 17th. What else we got? No, don't want any news about the KKK. That's pretty awful. Lots of people dead in earthquakes. That's not great. John Gotti is acquitted of racketeering. That's a thing. Hulk Hogan successfully defends his title as WWF heavyweight against Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3 in Michigan. Now that is just that's unforgivable. Andre the Giant should never have lost to Hulk Hogan. Because Hulk Hogan is a chump. He's a jerk. The Supreme Court rules that schools teaching evolution do not need to teach creation. That was a ruling that was needed? What the heck? 1987, what the heck? And there's just like a picture of Boy George. No context given. Just Boy George. Afraid I could absolutely make a boss rush like a completionist unlock for what I'm working on. I mean, boss rushes are fun. Magic! Magic! I just want a flamethrower? I don't think that's asking too much. Do I need to do a dev code, or is there like... Is it just in the regular stuff? Power up is in the dev code 5711. Gotcha. Let's peep it. Do do do. Oh my god, it's amazing. Now, is it also like it's shooting paint with the flame, right? We want to keep this nice and simple so that nothing breaks. I got a power up! Look at this! Why is it calling me a numpty? I got a power up, yo! Needs to activate its ignition charge before it actually flings some flames. Your game is being rude to me, mate. I also just grab stuff. Oh! Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I should actually, like, pay attention to this. Snassages! It burns! Oh fudge! I'm out of ammo. Fire! I need my fire back. I need my baby back ribs. But also the fire. I need that. Oh, crumbs. Sausages! Away from me, sausages! You evil things! Ah! Okay, just set them on fire. Very tricky, this flamethrower. I need to work in this flame. I spent too long chickening out because I was not sure about the fire effect. I think the fire effect works really great. Like, it's got a very nice look to it. Now, is this like... Is it actually... Are the paintballs on fire? Or is it shooting out, like, invisible material that's burning? Quill, that is, like, 100% understandable. Thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Always appreciate having me here. And if you don't have good dreams, I'm gonna talk to your dream fairy and be like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you messing with my friend Quill? Because I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm not even gonna sit for it. It's an invisible paintball. The fire is all visual effects. Okay. It turned out nice. Like, no joke. That turned out really well. Now, hold on. I do want to peep for a second. Okay, I might have been wrong. 1987 may have been an amazing year. Because listen to this lineup. Listen to these movies that came out in 87. Prince of Darkness, Evil Dead 2, Hellraiser, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Lost Boys, Near Dark, Angel Heart, Slumber Party Massacre 2, Creepazoids. Okay, Street Trash is terrible. That's a garbage movie. Return to Horror High. Monster Squad. Okay, Monster Squad's got issues. The Gate, Predator, Bad Taste, The Video Dead, Munchies. What else on here is good? Terror at the Opera, The Stepfather, Bloody New Year, The Believers. Believers it's got big problems, but it's got some cool things with flies. Blue Monkey. Blue Monkey is fantastic. Oh, Hiruna, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Getting up to see a house with family. Good luck with that. But it is always a pleasure to have you here, and thank you for sharing with us the Flaminator, because I like it. I like it a lot. We've also got, what else is here? We got Blood Diner. We got, Wicked City, which I think is that Demon City Shinjuku? I think it is. Video Violence, Open House, The Kindred. What is this year even for horror? Night Flyers? Night Flyers is a good one. Holy dogs. Like, I mean, there's like a bunch of crap on this list. Let's not get ourselves wrong. There's a bunch of crap on this list, but I didn't read the crap. I read the good stuff. And there's some real good stuff here. Wowzers and or Bowsers. Blood Lake? Okay, like I take it back. 87 was a good year. Alright, what are we looking for? Need some fun stuff. And I might do another couple of levels and then go into create mode to finish things off. Yikes Spikes by Pine. I haven't played a level by Pine in a long time. Sorry, my complain, but I could have handled that one better. I like that level. I like that level a lot. And I just missed top 10. Alright, let's go... Let's do a little bit of create mode just to wrap up. I want to go to a test bed. Where are all my test beds? Yeah, that'll work. Now, I know what I'm doing, or I know what I want to do. So let's see if I can't get this to work. I want a circle. And I want LED lights around the edge of it. No. Wait. Hold up a second. Now I want LED lights around the edge of it. So, give me my lead. Pop you on there. You are too bright, and I don't like that. Oh, not the sticker panel, you goofball. The light needs to be green. And far less bright than it actually is. Okay, now let's see if I can't remember how to do this logic. That's a broadcast chip. Don't be silly. Oh. Wait, you didn't... What happened there? Why did you do that? Gosh darn it. That's not how I wanted that to work at all. There we go. Wait, why are you in the background like that? It's so weird. I've got this idea of what I'm trying to do, but I don't know. Now, how big is this? It's one, like, basically roughly that size. And we might as well just, like, slap you on there for a second. And now I want these to go around the edge of it, but I need to think about how to set up this chain. Okay, you stay. You stay. Good. So we got that part. Now, what's our toggle on and off? Why are you looking in there? Oh, I know why you're looking in there. Because this is saved logic that you've got. Hold on a minute. No. No, no, no. That's not the way she goes. Or is it? I can't brain meets this. I kinda hate that, but like the brain meats are not doing it. So what's our gimmick? How do I get this to work? Also, like, sticker panel, could you fuck off? Thank you. Now, if we do, like, super narrow band tag sensor, really tiny, and we'll do this as on, and this as off. Alright, so we got that. That part's nice and easy. And we want these to ring around the rosy. Now, why are those in the wrong layer? That's so weird. Like, why are the LED lights like that? Maybe there's a better light that I could use that's going to be in the right layer? Okay, maybe that's it. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Shrink you down kind of small. Green when you're on, red when you're off. $50 and $70? Bring the radius down really tight. Okay. Okay, okay. That's interesting. I can't make that... Huh. I bet this is gonna just like be thermo heavy, and I kinda hate that. But that's okay. This is just like playing around, this is just kinda testing out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, like, we could just make that all one piece of sticker panel, and I feel like that would probably get the effect a lot better. Okay, so we got that. Now... And we want to have another selector. Bring that down to 2. We're gonna have our off and on chips. Right, and you're gonna be on. Nope. Yep. So we got that. Darn it. Okay. Now we're going to double this. And we're gonna put here, dead center, we're gonna have a rotator. Nope, not a gyroscope. It's a regular rotator. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I wanted. Let's stabilize the circuit board. That's probably a good idea. And we want this to just do one rotation. So, like, how long is this going to take to rotate? You're going 360. That's probably more than we need. Like, if we bring it down to 60... See, but I don't know, like, how long a rotation takes. But you're still rotating. Like, why are you still rotating? That's weird? Is that not weird? That feels very weird. Oh, that's kind of perfect. All right, so 3 seconds. We're looking at 3 seconds. Now I want to double you. And I want you to be like that. And I want you to be going in the reverse direction. Cool. Now... I mean, honestly, I feel like we could just get away with having one. If we do it like this. I know it's gonna have wires going all over the place, and that's kind of a mess, but, you know. Oh, Alice, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you as always. I hope wherever you have come from has been kind to you. Forgot to expand on this, but in regards to the new Pokemon, the game a Pokemon game being cursed, it's like, it's hard to explain thing, but basically, give me a second here. Basically, every single Pokemon game, even based on Japanese prefecture, has a very tourist view on the culture it's inspired by. And Spain and Iberia is home to a bunch of different people groups. Spain in particular, like a lot of this, we're going Iberia with Catholic Church uniforms, and a lot of culture of those places mixed into one, and it leaves a bad taste. That's 100% fair. Okay, and I appreciate you expanding out on that, because I think there's going to be a lot there that folks who are outside of the culture are not going to pick up on. Pokemon does it does tend to present a very touristy view of things. I feel like that was a complaint with the I don't remember which Pokemon it was, but it was kind of like a Hawaii themed set. .49. I mean, might as well make him 50, right? There we go. Let's go, please. Please, though. And where did you go? You're up here. So we set it up like an OR switch here. I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, and then a one-shot gate just to keep things from breaking. There we go. It's hard to like unpack, but Spain is like the UK in what we think of as Spanish people called Castilian is like a very tiny amount, because there's like people from Scotland and like Wales, which are part of their people group, like Catalan and Basque, and have very complex history with how their culture gets lumped in with Spain, because this one goes into the specific thing of Europe being so much colonizers that they colonize and imperialize other European people. Gotcha. Also, the Hawaii one was Sun and Moon. Thank you. I haven't kept up with Pokemon at all since Gold and Silver. Just because I was here and wasn't really something that I could kind of do, but there's also a whole thing with the Hokkaido game. Oh god. Like I bet that is in fact the whole thing. Cuz Japan is not like great when dealing with its own indigenous folks. In fact, there's actually kind of a big thing about that. Well, not a big thing, unfortunately. It's much less big than it ought to be. But there's a thing with that going on right now with this live action Golden Kamui, I think it's called, which has a lot of like Ainu characters in it and draws a lot of stuff from like Ainu culture. And somebody had made a tweet was like, hey, it would be really nice if we could get the lead character of this live action movie to be played by an Ainu actress because the lead character is Ainu. And like the number of people just hanging their butts out on the Twitters, because of course it's Twitter, and they're like, you know, basically what you would think people would be saying about that topic. It's no different in Japanese than it is, you know, in English. But yeah, it's kind of like a bit of a thing. Golden Kamui manga is great. That's good to hear, because like Ainu folks deserve better rep. I don't really think there's almost any rep at all for Ainu folks in Japanese media. Now to test if this works. There was an article I saw in my timeline about helping a lot of younger Ainu people reconnect with their culture. Oh, about the manga. Okay, that's really cool. That's like really, really cool. That almost worked. I want to take a look at that again. I wonder why it's pausing like that. Huh. Oh. Maybe. Because it's not the rotation that's screwing it up. So it might be that the range on some of these sensors is not great. but at least, like, the basic principle is sound. It does have some issues, mostly with an early arc with a trans woman serial killer that's, like, handled slightly better than the usual, but still. Oh, hold on, I missed one of your messages. There was an article okay, saw that part. It's also pretty gay. A lot of shots of muscly men naked with gay characters. Okay. I feel like I read something recently about how Golden Kamui handles gay men, and I don't remember whether the article said that it was doing a positive job or not. I'll have to see if I can't track that down. What is our issue here? Okay, so they did rotate. Well, why didn't they do that before? So, like, it's not doing the rotation. Oh, because you silly girl. Wait, what? Why are you not... Oh, I got it. I know what the problem is. Now I feel, like, totally silly. We need the one-shots there. Now let's try this. Rotate. Good. Rotate. Good. Love it. Now, last one. It's just gonna put this on a really short timer. Okay, so like the sensors need to be fixed up a little bit, but yeah, like the theory is sound. That part of the theory is sound at least. I just want to make it so that when we come into this level, like, we're not constantly getting dumped out. Okay, cool. Alright, well this was... I am gonna have to, like... I'm gonna have to put a bow on things because we are at the 3-hour point. I had a wonderful, wonderful night tonight. This is a very, very kind of chaosy stream, but excuse me, but a very fun one nonetheless. But I'm gonna have to depart because I do have to work tomorrow. So, as I always ask, like all of you to make sure that you're drinking all the water that you need, that you're getting at least one meal a day, even if it's not like super great, but at least be eating something, at least one thing a day. If you got medication, then try to take it as close to schedule as your brain meats will allow. I know that's kind of tough sometimes. And remember that there's a lot of people out there who are rooting for your best life. I'm one of those people, but I'm only one of those people. But that pretty much does it for us here, this go about. So for me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.